Doug grew up a city kid in Lethbridge, Alberta, but he spent a fair part of his childhood in an agricultural setting on the farms of friends and family. He always had an interest in birds, raising homing pigeons as a child. In high school, he caught chickens as a way to earn money, and the opportunities with poultry developed naturally. After 1 year at the University of Lethbridge, he transferred to the University of Saskatchewan. While there, he discovered a passion for poultry nutrition research while working as a student at the Poultry Center under the supervision of Dr. Hank Clausen, and also formed a lifelong friendship with Dr. Roy Crawford. This led to a master's at the University of Delaware under the guidance of Bill Saylor. Doug completed a PhD with Kirk Clausing at the University of California, Davis. Doug was hired as assistant professor of poultry nutrition in 1997, promoted to associate professor in 2004, and professor in 2010. Doug has published more than 60 peer-reviewed papers, 14 book chapters, and presented or co-authored over 125 abstracts. Doug is recognized globally as an industry and scientific conference speaker, focusing on nutrition, immune function interactions, bone metabolism in poultry, management of egg-type birds, and gut health strategies. Doug's approach to graduate supervision was shaped by the excellent examples provided by his own supervisors and colleagues. One of Doug's many influences on the commercial poultry industry has been training many practicing poultry nutritionists. Doug has taught feeds and feeding, introductory animal nutrition, and poultry nutrition at the University of Alberta, and has also taught graduate-level classes in feed processing and evaluation and advanced nutrition and metabolism. Doug's excellence in teaching has resulted in many awards over the years. In 2020, he was awarded the Novus International Teaching Award. He has been named to the Teaching Wall of Fame 8 times, awarded yearly to the top 10% of instructors based on student feedback. In 2011, he received the North American Colleges and Teachers of Agriculture Teacher Fellow Award. Doug is currently a member of the committee tasked with updating the 1994 nutrient requirements of poultry. Doug married his wife Michelle in 2003, and they have 2 children, Aaron and Joel, both of whom are pursuing university studies of their own. His family has supported him on all of his poultry-related endeavors, including a 6-month sabbatical in 2016, where the entire family lived in Colombia. Doug is also an avid birder, often adding an additional day to trips so he can add to his big list. He currently has nearly 1,500 bird species on his big list. Doug semi-retired from the University of Alberta in 2023, but will continue to play an important role in poultry research through his consulting company, Alpine Poultry Nutrition.
I wanted to be a vet all through junior high and high school, and so agriculture was something I was always interested in. So I transferred to the University of Saskatchewan. Classes that I took were really interesting, and we had great professors, Hank Clausen and Roy Crawford especially. And so that really kind of inspired me to look at something different than vet med. The other factor was that my first 2 years academically were not stellar. And so it really became an issue of, did I want to go through what it would take to increase my GPA and become more competitive? I had an opportunity as an undergraduate student to do a summer research project, which turned into part of a course, a research course. I really enjoyed that, and I applied to grad school master's degree. So I figured if I did a master's degree and got some experience with research and I enjoyed it, I might carry on that path. And then if I didn't, I would still have more qualification to find a job in the industry. Turns out I really did enjoy research, and then I had an opportunity to go to the University of California, Davis, to work with Kirk Clausing. So much. It's been a lot of fun working with students. People come in, undergrad students come in, and they have an idea of exactly what they want to do. And then as they learn more and get more exposure to their courses and also research opportunities and work experience opportunities, they kind of often change where they end up going. In terms of grad students, we get students from all over the world. And so I just love seeing the growth and progression in terms of critical thinking and writing skills and just the knowledge base that they have. Watching students grow and develop, not just in terms of the amount of things or the number of facts that they've gathered, but how they've changed their approach, how they've changed maybe their goals and objectives. And I've really enjoyed the research part of my job, uh, coming up with ideas and sometimes successfully and sometimes not successfully, getting money, the opportunity to travel to see how things are done in different countries and work with different companies and collaborate with different institutions. It's just really been an eye-opening experience. Well, I think that we never really know where we're going to end up. So be aware and keep your eyes open for opportunities. You might be interested in whatever your PhD was in and think that's what I'm going to do, spend the rest of my career on. If you're curious, if you're open to opportunities and creative and flexible, it might not be what you started out planning to do, but often there's a lot of wonderful opportunities that you just didn't expect that present themselves. I think it's keep your eyes open for opportunities, because different opportunities arise, and we might think we have our path planned out and know exactly what we want to do, but life has a way of surprising us and not working out that way.